Hi, walking day 198 and 199. Taking things personal, personality, memory dimension. First blog was writing the point out, and the second blog was writing the self-forgiveness and self-commitment statements. And within this, I realized that I use memories as a point of justifying my behavior in separation towards whatever in my world triggered that memory in the first place, that point of justification for myself based on whatever that trigger was. In this instance, it was a conflict when a coworker came to me and asked me, why I was late. Kind of confronted me on that point, and within that, I went into a chain reaction as I've been doing in these latest blogs and vlogs. And so I saw that another point that allowed this continual point of competition and separation with this coworker, and kind of a defense point, like seeing myself as being attacked, I accepted and allowed this to go to the point of physical abuse. Not physical abuse as in I beat her up, but abuse within my behavior, within my demeanor, and kind of being rude to her and quick with her based on going through all these points within my mind. And a dimension that I accepted within me was this memory dimension, where when she confronted me, I immediately went into embarrassment. And within that, I saw that what triggered that point of embarrassment was when I was younger, I was confronted in that way. And it was either by an adult yelling at me, and within myself I would go into embarrassment because during this confrontation with my worker, I was in the wrong, I was late, and I knew I was late, so I knew I had no defense to, kind of get the power back. I was looking at it within competition the whole time, so get my power back. And when I realized that I had no defense, I went into this point of embarrassment because I was called out and I had nothing to say really. And this was all based on my separation and ego of wanting to be seen in a certain way by this woman and wanting to be, kind of have the power or have, be like on a level ground with this woman. And now she has this point over my head, so to speak, of me being late, and now she has the power. So what I looked at was the memory dimension and realized the point of the embarrassment was triggered based on memories that activated of being seen, or being within my mind of being confronted in school and having kids call me out and not being able to really defend myself because of fear and other points, and allowing the embarrassment point to direct me within seeing myself as weak, and I can't defend myself with these people. And so this trigger point of being confronted and not being able to defend myself based on not having any leverage because I was late, I went into this embarrassment, and then from there I went into blame towards her. And so I realized that a point that I have to realize and stop is this letting go of these memories and letting go of the emotions that are attached to these memories, which activated when this trigger point of being confronted by this coworker happened and the memories went, and then the emotion of embarrassment went, and then I went into blame towards her because I didn't like this feeling of embarrassment. It made me feel weak, and that also triggered that point of competition, and I need to get my power back. So it's a whole point the personalities within us use to, stay on top, stay in the power position. And for me, it's like a survival point within my world that I'm looking at and facing within these blogs, and it's this point of, realizing that I don't have to live in this way of just survival and, live from emotions and feelings and being directed by, thoughts going on in my mind and memories. So realizing that these memories do come up, they're triggered, and now I can look within conflicts. It's triggered by conflict and people approaching me. And so realize when these things happen in my world, to breathe through it, not allow the emotions or memories or thoughts to direct me. So breathe through it, not be affected by them, meaning not follow them, not participate in them. Because if you participate in them, it grows. They grow and accumulate energy. As you participate, you're fueling within your participation, within your thinking, you're fueling these memories, these emotions, and thus eventually you live them out within abusive behavior towards. This was how it happened in the situation towards this coworker, of me being rude to her at the end result, as the outflow of this, all these points coming together in this trigger point of being confronted. And so, in the end, it caused abuse. So stopping the point, I did self-forgiveness and self-correction, and stopping the point of allowing memories to direct me, allowing the emotions attached to these memories have power over me, breathe through them, not allow emotions to direct me, and let go of these memories as attachments and definitions of who I am. Let go of this embarrassment emotion and defining me and holding me to this position as weak, as I realize I'm not weak or strong, or I don't have to be defined in this way, but realizing that I'm here and we're all equal here, and we're all equally as relevant as anyone else, and just live within that respect of others, respect of myself, living in self-honesty, living in the physical, living in breath, and not participating in thoughts, emotions, feelings, and directing myself within common sense, solutions, and practical consideration of physical reality, of facts, of what is really going on within the situation, hearing what is being said, really seeing what is going on within the situation, rather than immediately go into the mind, go into separation, go into blame, go into memories of the past, of how I felt bad about myself, and then bring it to the present here and define myself based on all this past baggage, pretty much, of everything that I'm holding on to. So it's letting go of all that baggage and being here in the physical, new, so to speak, as I'm not defined by any of that past baggage, and direct myself within common sense and physical, practical consideration of the other as myself, in bringing solutions that is best for the situation for both of us, or whatever the situation is best for all life. So, thanks for listening, and thanks for the support, and see you next time. Bye.